If you are here watching this, it is not by coincidence. Your soul has guided you to this message because you are ready. Ready to release the struggle, to step into the flow, and to understand the profound difference between seeking and allowing. For so long, we have been conditioned to believe that we must chase what we desire, that fulfillment, happiness and enlightenment are things we must hunt down and grasp with relentless effort. We have been told that if we want something, love, success, peace, we must work tirelessly to obtain it. But what if true fulfillment does not come from seeking, but from allowing? What if everything you have been searching for is already within your reach, waiting for you to surrender to it? This is not a message of passivity. Allowing is not about doing nothing. It is about understanding the balance between inspired action and trust. It is about stepping away from desperation and moving into alignment. Let's explore why allowing is more powerful than seeking, and how shifting from effort to trust can transform every aspect of your life. Keep listening, because later I'll share tips that can help you escape the struggle of seeking and move effortlessly into the golden flow of alignment. Seeking is rooted in the belief that enlightenment, peace and fulfillment exist outside ourselves, that they must be acquired through effort, study or accumulation. Many spiritual seekers spend years chasing experiences, teachers or techniques, believing that the next retreat book or initiation will finally bring the breakthrough they desire. Yet this very pursuit can become a subtle form of suffering, reinforcing the ego's narrative that we are incomplete. The mind thrives on seeking. It gives us a sense of purpose, a goal to strive toward. But true spirituality is not a destination, it is a homecoming. Seeking is an energy of lack. When you are constantly seeking, you are affirming to yourself and the universe that what you desire is missing. Seeking places your happiness and fulfillment outside of yourself, always just beyond your grasp. Here are 5 things that happen when you live in a constant state of seeking. The first thing that happens when you are perpetually seeking is that it creates resistance. The more desperately you chase something, the more it seems to elude you. This is because desperation carries an energy of lack, and the universe mirrors that energy back to you. You may have experienced this in relationships. When you are desperate for love, it seems to run away. When you let go and trust, the right connections flow effortlessly into your life. Secondly, endless seeking leads to exhaustion. Seeking often comes with the belief that I must work harder or I must try more. While effort is necessary in life, constantly striving without trust drains your energy and leaves you feeling burned out. You may achieve goals through sheer force, but at what cost? The constant need to seek robs you of peace and presence. Constantly chasing more leads to fatigue, as if running on a treadmill toward an ever-receding horizon. Third, seeking can lead to disillusionment. Many people spend their lives seeking external achievements, such as money, success and validation, only to reach their goals and feel empty. Why? Because they never learn to allow joy in the process. Seeking keeps your happiness tied to the future, always dependent on the next achievement, the next milestone. The fourth thing that happens is that seeking can pull you into the comparison trap. The spiritual path at its core is meant to liberate us, yet ironically the very act of seeking can become another form of bondage. One of the most insidious ways this manifests is through the comparison trap, where our journey becomes a race we were never meant to run. Seeking implies there's more to attain. Higher states, deeper realizations, better techniques. This mindset frames spirituality as a ladder, making it easy to compare where we stand versus others. When we seek outside ourselves, looking to things like gurus and certifications, we outsource our worth. The ego then measures progress by visible signs, such as number of retreats or hours meditated, rather than inner stillness. Remember the Zen proverb, which states, "The flower does not think of competing with the one next to it, it just blooms." The fifth thing that happens in the wake of endless seeking is that it strengthens the ego's grip. The ego thrives on seeking. It tells you that you must do more, be more, achieve more to be worthy. It tricks you into believing that you are incomplete as you are. But the truth is, your soul already holds everything you are searching for. The more you seek externally, the further you move from the wisdom that resides within. Seeking pulls us into the future, blinding us to the wisdom available now. Allowing is the art of being rather than doing. It is trust in the intelligence of life, a surrender to the natural unfolding of our path. When we allow, we release resistance and open ourselves to grace. This does not mean passivity, it means aligned action, inspired movement that arises from inner stillness rather than frantic effort. In the spiritual journey, there exists a profound paradox. The more we seek, the further we seem from what we desire. Yet when we release our grip and simply allow, the universe often delivers exactly what we need. This is the wisdom of allowing, a state of receptive trust that stands in contrast to the exhausting pursuit of seeking. While seeking implies lack, allowing embodies faith. While striving reinforces the ego's illusion of control, surrendering to the flow aligns us with divine timing. The spiritual benefits of this shift from seeking to allowing are transformative, touching every aspect of our being, mental, emotional, and energetic. Here are 6 spiritual benefits of choosing allowing over seeking. The first benefit is that allowing facilitates effortless alignment. Nature does not seek, it simply grows. A flower does not strain to blossom, it unfolds in perfect timing. When we allow, we sync with this organic rhythm, receiving insights, opportunities, and healing as they are meant to arrive. When you stop forcing and start allowing, you create space for magic to unfold. You are no longer limited by your narrow vision of how things must happen. The universe often has far greater plans for you than you can imagine, but you must be willing to let go of control and receive. The second benefit is deepened trust. Allowing teaches us that the universe is conspiring in our favor. Synchronicities multiply when we stop forcing outcomes. Doors open not because we knocked, but because we were patient enough to notice they were already ajar. Benefit number 3 is that allowing paves the way for a quiet mind and an open heart. Seeking keeps the mind noisy with questions such as how, when, and why. Allowing replaces mental chatter with presence. In this space, intuition speaks clearly, and love flows without conditions. Seeking keeps you in a constant state of not enough. Allowing brings you into the present moment, where you realize that peace is available to you now. You no longer postpone your happiness, waiting for external conditions to change. You allow joy, love, and abundance to flow into your life as it is. The fourth benefit of allowing is that it helps dissolve the ego's grip. The ego thrives on control. Surrender starves it. Allowing reveals that what we truly are requires no improvement. The fifth benefit of allowing is that it promotes grace over grind. Miracles happen in the space between effort and surrender. When we stop pushing, life often carries us. When you stop chasing, you can finally hear the whispers of your soul. Seeking is often driven by fear of being alone, fear of failure, fear of missing out. But when you allow, you tune into a deeper wisdom. You begin to recognize the signs and synchronicities, guiding you toward what is truly aligned with your highest path. The sixth benefit is that allowing attracts instead of repels. When you embody the energy of allowing, you become magnetic. Have you ever noticed that the people who are most at peace with themselves seem to attract the most abundance? This is not a coincidence. They are not chasing, they are allowing. They trust that what is meant for them will come, and so it does. If you have spent your life chasing, forcing and striving, know that you are not alone. Society has conditioned us to believe that seeking is the only way, but you can choose a different path. You can choose to allow. Now I'll share the guidance I mentioned earlier, the insight designed to help lead you to a more effortless path of allowing the universe to light your way. If you are still watching, your soul is ready to receive these tips about how to shift from seeking to allowing. Tip number 1 is to cultivate trust in the universe. Trust is the foundation of allowing. Remind yourself that you are always supported, even when things do not go according to plan. When you let go of control, you make room for divine timing and higher wisdom to guide you. Tip number 2 is to focus on feeling rather than forcing. Instead of chasing external outcomes, focus on embodying the feelings you desire. If you seek love, cultivate love within. If you seek abundance, embody gratitude. When you align with the energy of what you desire, you naturally attract it. Meditate on the truth that you lack nothing in this moment. The third tip is to practice present moment awareness. Seeking keeps you stuck in the future. Allowing brings you back to now. Engage in mindfulness practices such as meditation, breathwork and journaling that help you stay rooted in the present. Tip number 4 requires you to release attachment to specific outcomes. One of the biggest blocks to allowing is attachment. When you cling to a specific outcome, you create resistance. Instead, set intentions and then surrender. Trust that what is meant for you will arrive in its perfect form and timing. Hold desires lightly, like seeds in open palms. The fifth tip is to align with inspired action. Allowing does not mean doing nothing. It means taking action from a place of alignment rather than desperation. Pay attention to the nudges of your intuition and take steps that feel light, expansive and inspired. If a path feels heavy with struggle, pause. Inspired action feels light. This is not a call to abandon all effort, but to discern when action comes from love versus lack. The mystic Rumi wrote, "What you seek is seeking you. When we allow, we meet it halfway." Not everyone will make this shift. Many will continue to chase, to force, to live in the exhausting cycle of seeking. But if you are here, watching this, your soul is ready. You have the power to step into a new way of being. A way that is rooted in trust, in flow, in alignment, a way that does not rely on external validation but on deep inner knowing. What you seek is already seeking you. You do not have to chase, you simply have to allow. Your soul already knows the way. Stop searching, start listening. If you have made it this far, thank you for listening. And please consider hitting the like button if you have resonated with this insight. If you feel called to do so, comment down below to share your experiences with the art of allowing. Subscribe for more guidance designed to help you become the highest version of yourself.